Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna have a new tutorial following the Tinkerbell brush or pencil holder. We're gonna show you how to make Ariel today. Before we start the video, I just wanted you to subscribe so you can get all the notifications for new videos, and also to dedicate this video to Michelle Gosnell. She left a message in the last video, so this video is dedicated to you. We're going to start with the skin color. As I said on the other video, I didn't record it because I wasn't really prepared to make the video, but I got this little glass vase at the dollar store. Once you put the clay around, I'm using the light air clay, and the girls even drop on the floor, and still like the glass is still intact because it's protected by this bouncy clay. So that's a good way to do it. Normally I work with the light air dry clay or the cold porcelain if I'm making something like that. The cold porcelain makes the glass even like really heavy, and if it goes to the floor it's gonna break. So this one, this light air clay, I think it's kind of protecting the glass a little bit more, if it makes any sense. So I cover all the vase, the little bowl or glass or whatever the name is, and I'm cutting the excess in the middle. I just cover really good on one side where the skin color is gonna show, very thick, see right there, and the rest doesn't matter if you make marks because you're gonna cover with more clay and more hair and things like that. Made a little bowl in a teardrop shape. Try to make them the same size, and we're gonna place on the bottom for her little feet. And I'm using the Thumbs from Disney as a picture, as a model. And now I made a little oval ball for the nose, and I'm gonna place right in the middle of the center on that side, and my skin color looks like perfect and no marks or no different thickness and everything. And now I'm gonna make a ball, push my ball tool on the middle and cut in half. That's, for me, is the easier way to make a more not realistic ear, because then both are the same size, both are the same thickness. So it's a very easy, tricky way to do it. So you just cut it and place right between the eyes and the cheeks. And if you don't have this tool ball, I will try to find the Amazon and link for you guys in the bottom bar. And also the clay, there's light clay I get on Amazon. So I will link for you guys too. So you can go to the dollar store and get the clay, everything come to you, and you can try to make it. So I'm gonna cover with the red. I'm just gonna leave the part of the face. The rest we're gonna cover everything. Don't worry if you didn't open and doesn't cover anything. You can just slide the clay around, or we're gonna put more pieces because she has bangs, she has a long hair, so you don't need to worry about. See, I'm just kind of squishing them there on the bottom of the bowl, and I'm gonna cut the excess off and just smooth it out like that, and leave those little extra clays going everywhere because we're gonna actually add more hair. I'm just making them be very making them appear more, giving more texture. So I'm using my fingers to make that indentation, to make it like the head and the back look a little bit more like not plain flat red, but a little bit more texture. And then cutting the excess in the middle. As you see, you can see the glass, but it's totally covered by the clay around. And now I made a big, long, flat teardrop shape to start making her bangs. And I'm just marking right there because it's easier to mark when it's on the table before you put it in your, in your project, all the details you want. But it's always when you put it on, then you know if it's a little longer, if you like a little thicker, so you can just add things. And I'm gonna place eyes right there as the big bang that she has on her face. And all the excess, I'm gonna put it inside and cut it with a little razor or anything you have. You can even cut it with your hands, it's not a big deal. And I'm just putting the excess behind her ears, like you hold your bangs right there, and using my fingers to make another indentations and a little bit more texture. And I'm gonna cut the excess. It's very like therapeutic. Like, I really like it to make those. I made a pool, the Winnie the Pooh a long time ago. If you guys want to see it, gonna see if I can put the link here down below for you guys. And I have also Tinkerbell if you want to check it out. And now I'm making another piece of hair for the bang on the other side. You see, then I put it on close to know how long we need to be or how long I want the hair to go. And then we can place and set in place really where it's gonna stay. A little bit more hair. You can go crazy, put so much hair because she has a long hair. I just wanted to give a little effect when you look to the face, like in front of it, because she has the bangs and hair coming from her face like it's flying around normally. So that's what I wanted to do. And now with the yellow and a little cook cutter that looks like a star, I'm just making the pointy, a little bit more pointy, because this is my cook cutter looks more like a flower, so I always make it in pointy to make a little starfish for her hair. And I'm gonna place right on the side, just to put a little bit more details and make it a little cuter. So now I made 2 balls, and then we're gonna cut it a little teardrop shape, a little like leaf shape, just like that. Cut the excess off. If you're having trouble to use your cutters, your table, everything with this light clay, you guys can use that W40 spray. It works like a charm. If you want to know a little bit more of my tricks and things that I learned all this time, and how to use the materials, just leave me a comment below and I will do that for you guys. And now I'm just using any tool, anything straight you have to give a little bit more texture on her tail. That's going to be on the top of the tail. There we go. Don't forget also to add me on Instagram. You can see bottom here, Cupcakes Gourmet, so you guys can see what's coming. You can give me more ideas, see videos that are coming for the next week. You know, keep it more updated, more faster and easier than here at YouTube. So I made a big teardrop shape for her tail, and now with this little tool that I had it on my raffle like a couple months ago, we're gonna mark to look like a mermaid tail. That's actually, this tool is for, I think, making smiles, kind of the same idea, but we can use for other things as well. Just like that. Be careful to take it off your table so you don't lose the shape. I'm making just a little bit longer, and we're gonna place right on the back. And I also made the texture on the back after I put it there, because I wanted to show both sides, but on the table it's kind of hard. So you can put it on the tail, let it dry, and then put these pieces. But since my girls are not patient enough, and I'm not patient enough to wait to dry, I put it down like that on the table until it's dry and keep it going. And I made 2 little balls in blue for her eyes. They don't have too much details, following the thumbs, you know, the Disney little ball cuties. I'm just making the details that they have there. So we're gonna place right on the face, just like that. And she is dry. You can see then Tinkerbell was dry too. It was before the, you know, the making them together. And now with the powder is like a pearl glittery iridescent powder. Then I show a lot here on my channel too. I'm go all over her tail, and I'm probably gonna put in a starfish and eyes everywhere. You know, girls love sparkly glittery things, and we do too. But this especially, this one that I'm using is kind of reflects a little green. They have different colors and kind of makes look so cute. The video doesn't really show how shiny really is, and how like it gives that thing that is missing, you know, the little the charm, the little I don't know, it just looks cooler after you put that. So as you can see, I put it everywhere. Just kidding. Just put it on the tail, on the stars and the eyes. And I'm using a little makeup. It's a makeup like a blush and a little fluffy brush to make her cheeks a little bit more pink. You can use blush like makeup, or you can use chalk too, but I had this blush here and that's why we're gonna use it. Since not edible is something, you know, if you're making something edible for a cake or things like that, you can use petal dust. It's kind of the same thing, but edible. And she's done. I hope you guys like it. I know that it's taking forever. This week the videos are gonna start coming back to normal and you guys gonna see a lot of cool things. I hope you like it. She's very cute. My daughter loves it and is asking for more, so I might have other ones to show you guys. Thanks so much for watching my channel. Don't forget that I have way more videos in my list in Portuguese and English for you, and I'm so happy that you're here. Don't forget to give me a really thumbs up and leave me in the comment to know what you like. Thank you so much, and I talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.